Hi guys, Jurassic Voodoo here with another video with my 2016 Shelby GT350. In this video I'm going to talk about the wheel and tire combo that I chose compared to the stock ones I used to have on the car originally. Now with the wheels, I went with SVE R350 wheels. These are more of a true replica R350R replica wheel compared to the Project 6GR that most people go with. With the Project 6GR, the spokes are a little bit thinner while the center is more flat because you have a greater concavity on the spokes for those Project 6GRs. Now with SV R350s, the concavity is a little less, but you gain that concavity in the center to give it more of a true 350R replica type wheel. Now the positives for this type of wheel is that they're 25 pounds each compared to 30 pounds each for the stocks and 27 for the Project 6GR. Now the downside of these wheels is that they're 10 inches in the front and 11 inches in the back, while the stocks were 10.5 in the front and 11 in the back. And then the Project 6GRs, those are 11 in the front and 11.5 in the back. So the Project 6GR, you gain the width on those wheels compared to these. But since these are more of a true, 350R replica wheels, they're more close to the actual true thing. That's why I chose them, and that's because I based it on the look. Now for the tires, I chose Pilot Sport 4S tires. These are more of like your next generation of the Super Sports that came with the car. These 4S's, the widths front and rear are 1 inch wider, and that's because the Super Sports, the sidewalls, they actually concaved in a little bit, while these sidewalls are actually more vertical. So that's where you gain your tread width on the front and back. Now the downsides of these, they don't come in their stock sizes for sidewalls. Now in the front, the 295/30 19s in the front, and the rear, they're 305/30s ZR19s in the rear. In the stock sizes, they had a 35 series sidewall. So this sidewall is actually a ½ inch lower. I believe the sidewall of this tire is 1.75 inches, and the stock ones were 2.75 inches. Now another thing about these tires are they're more aggressive on the outside of their tread. The Super Sports, they had just little baby thin treads on the outside, while these are more thicker, and there used to be more of a lightning bolt shape, but since I've been tracking them a little bit, I lost some tread width. But the real thing is that they made the inside part a more tougher rubber, because on my Super Sports, my stock Super Sports, I actually wore the insides down faster than the outsides. I actually started to see the cords at 13,000 miles, so I had to get rid of them. And that's what they fixed on these 4S's. They made the inside rubber a more, thicker, solid piece, while the outsides are more sticky. And then also where you can see the sidewall, it's more vertical right here, and it seems more flush with the car. And then with these tires, they've worked great. I've drag raced on them, I've autocrossed on them, I've road coursed on them, and I daily drive this car. So these are more of like, your Swiss Army knife setup for the car. They're great, on the street and on the track. I consider them the best, street and track tire. If I go with, other types of tires, if I want something more sticky, they're going to be more track focused, and then I can't drive the car in the rain and things of that nature. While, I drive this car everywhere in any condition. So it's a great setup. I love the setup. And that's my video on my aftermarket wheel and tire setup. Thank you guys. Bye.